Okay, so let's look at question number 37. Which of the following lists of components of the ecosystems forms the abiotic component? Which of the following list of components of the ecosystem forms the abiotic component? So we have what we call abiotic and abiotic components. Okay, so abiotic components, these are non-living components of the ecosystem. In short, these are non-living things. That is abiotic components. So they want us to identify non-living things or non-living components of the ecosystem. Okay, so a list which consists of only the abiotic components or abiotic factors is water is non-living thing or non-living component. Sunlight is also non-living component, and air. So the answer is D. Okay, the answer is D. Water, sunlight, and air. The answer is D. So this is a list of abiotic components. So guys, abiotic components, we're talking about those components in the environment or ecosystem which do not have life. Those which are non-living, those are called abiotic. Then the opposite is biotic. Okay, it's abiotic. Okay, so abiotic components, these are components which are non-living, components which do not have life. So water is abiotic, sunlight is abiotic, and air is abiotic. Question number 38. The diagram shows an ecological pyramid. The diagram shows an ecological pyramid. Which of the levels shows primary consumers? Which of the levels shows primary consumers? So we need to know what a primary consumer is, or what primary consumers are. Primary consumers, these are organisms which feed direct from the producer. Primary consumers, these are organisms which feed direct from the producer. So in this case, we need to identify the producer, and the organisms which are going to be feeding direct from the producer are the ones which are going to identify as primary consumers. So in this case, the producer is the glass, because that's the one which is obtaining energy direct from the sun. So the glass is the producer, and the organisms which are feeding direct from the glass are the rabbits. So the answer is C. Rabbits are primary consumers. Then snakes are secondary consumers, and hawks are tertiary consumers. So glass, producer; rabbits, primary consumers; snakes, secondary consumers; hawks are tertiary consumers. So the answer is C, rabbits. Okay.